And now to education. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, Jamb, has announced that it will release results on Wednesday for 379,997 candidates who retook the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. The receipt followed widespread outrage over mass failures, which Jamb attributed to technical and human errors, especially in Lagos and Southeast states. Over 1.5 million of the 1.9 million original candidates scored below 200, sparking national concern. Jamb's registrar, Professor Isiaq Oloyede, he, however, took responsibility for their errors and rescheduled the exams. Lawmakers from the Southeast condemned the process, demanding Oloyede's resignation, citing poor communication and clashes with WAEC exams. The caucus also called for the cancellation of the 2025 UTME and a fresh exam to ensure fairness and restore confidence in the admissions process. And now joining us from Port Harcourt is Rivers State. From Port Harcourt in Rivers State is lawyer and rights activist Courage Nsirimuvu. Courage, thank you so much for joining us. Let's just get started, shall we? I mean, from the apology to the receipt, how have you read the situation? Has Jamb done well enough to address its own failures? Courage, can you hear me? Courage, are you there?
Thank you very much. I think in the circumstance of it, the professor has done the right thing. Basically, we have been told that this is a human error and it's also a technical glitch. And these things happens with, computer systems. However, the question that should be asked is what department is responsible for this error that occurred in the Southeast and in Lagos, over about 157 centers. So the audits that most of Nigerians are calling should be done so that we know if this error was deliberate or it's actually something has to give in the circumstance because people were affected. Stories we have also say that somebody committed suicide when he saw his results. So the establishment has a responsibility to visit students that have been psychologically affected by the glitch or the human error, appeal to them, compensate them when necessary, and make sure that this incident does not occur again. Like I said initially, it's a step in the right direction for those affected to resit the examination, and we hope that it doesn't happen again going forward.
Now, the senators from the Southeast,
Courage.
The senators from the Southeast, they have called for the resignation of Jamb registrar. Should the Jamb registrar indeed resign, or should he be sacked? The lesson we may have learned from this whole episode is that sometimes man proposes and God disposes in some cases. Is that enough? Should he be sacked? Courage, I will need you to turn off your television so you can only hear from the device.
Resignation should be after a thorough investigation has been done, or that of sack.
I need you to turn off your television, Courage.
The question of investigation or sack should be determined after a thorough investigation has been done. If he's found wanting, then he should be sacked. The information we have is that he has been conducting this examination for quite some time, and this incident has not occurred in this particular manner. So that investigation would determine whether or not he should be sacked or he remanded And then if it's a technical issue beyond his control, then it will be a matter of fixing the technical issue.
Well, and what is the, before I ask my next question, I'd like to ask you turn off your television because we're having the feedback here. So if you can do that for me, please turn off your TV while I ask my next question. Now, what is the way forward for the students who are writing WAEC on the rescheduled date? How should they be compensated since you are calling for compensation? Courage, I have to let you go since you cannot hear me. That was Courage Nsirimovu. He joined us live from Rivers State.